up, YouTube? It's Alyssa here, and if you are new, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe already because we are going to be best friends. So we're just going to dive right into it because I don't want to waste your time. So today's video, if you don't already know, I absolutely love my Tangle Teezer. I have it in pink and she's on the struggle bus, so I needed a new one, but I also wanted to try out this one, which is a different one they came out with more recently, and it doesn't have a handle. So I am basically trying the difference between the two to see if I see a difference in the curls, if there's more or less frizz. So if you are interested at all in comparing these two products or a review of either one of these brushes, go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I have already washed my hair and right now I have conditioner in it. So test number one is exactly how easily does each brush detangle? So which one does a better job at detangling? So I'm going to split my hair, and the conditioner that I have, I feel like the more water I add, the more it kind of lathers, or the more the conditioner is used. So I'm gonna add this spray to kind of help when my hair gets dry, because it's never good to brush your dry curly hair. So I'm using the one that has no handle first. So far it definitely feels different in like actually holding the brush. I feel like it's doing a decent job detangling, but let's see. 2 hours later. Okay, so this is definitely taking longer than I thought it would. The issue that I'm having with this brush is that because there's no handle, it's harder to grip. So with all this conditioner and water on it, it keeps slipping out of my hand, and I think not having the grip isn't allowing me to pull through my hair the way I want to. So we're gonna try the regular brush that I use, except this one's brand new, and we'll see if that's a difference. And you know, we'll stay connected and updated. I don't know how I feel right now. Mixed feelings for sure. Okay, so I have detangled both sides, and this is what I will say so far. This one took me a lot longer to detangle, and that's because the slip of the conditioner made it slip out of my hands. This one did it a lot faster because I was never able to lose grip. Like, I stayed with the grip the whole time. As far as hair loss goes, this is the hair loss from the pink brush. This is the hair loss from the black brush. I actually have more hair loss with the black brush. And I think the reasoning behind this is that no matter how hard I pulled on my hair, I never lost the grip, and it forced me to continue to brush it all out. But with the pink brush, I realized that when I put too much pressure and I was pulling my hair, that's when the brush slipped out of my hand. So this prevented me from pulling out as much hair as the black brush because of the handle. As far as the bristles go, I feel like these bristles feel softer than the black bristles. I am glad I bought a new brush to compare, because my current Tangle Teezer, over time, I feel like the bristles have gotten softer. So initially this has a tougher bristle than this one, and so far we'll just go ahead and put in the product and then just compare, as far as styling goes, which brush gives us the best results, the most volume, or the most definition. So the only product I will be using is the Love Your Curls all-in-one, and I don't want to use a lot of product because I want to get the most natural results from these brushes. So I feel like by not weighing my hair down in product, I will get the best results and be able to properly review them. So we're going to start with the pink side, and we're just gonna brush the curl out first. And so all I'm gonna do is brush through to make sure there's no tangles, and then go back over and comb through and just kind of curl the brush a little bit, because I do that with the other brush, so I want to give it the most equal results. I feel like because these bristles are soft, it's not combing out all of the knots, like the very micro tangles, if you will. So I feel like for my 3B, 3C hair, I'm liking the other brush only because it gets out every tangle that I have. Okay, so I'm gonna try a smaller section because I found with this brush it wasn't helping with clumping the curls together. I don't know, guys. I'm trying to stay as bias free as possible, but you know, my favorite brush is really looking like it's gonna win. I don't know if you could see that, but it's just creating, I feel like, more frizz, and because the bristles are so weak compared to the other brush, it's not allowing the curls to clump together, and I don't like that. Let me add a little bit of water to this side because it's been drying out. And this product is activated by water, so you have to use it on wet hair. So yeah, like you can actually hear this brush like combing through my hair because the bristles are a lot stronger. I'm able to roll the brush, and it's not perfect, but it's definitely clumping my hair together more than the other brush. I've been saying black, and this brush is definitely a navy blue, but you see how I'm able to kind of roll and help further define the curls at the end. I find that having the handle is very good when it comes to adding definition to your hair, because you're able to kind of take those ends and curl it around the brush or curl it around the handle, and that just kind of solidifies some of these curls. Okay, so these are what my curls look like wet from the pink brush with no handle, and these are what my hair looks like wet with the blue brush and the handle. So I'm going to diffuse my hair, and then we're going to see if either side has more volume than the other, if either side is more defined than the other, and then I'm going to go do my closing remarks on which products, like what are the pros and cons of each brush. So I'll be back. Okay, so I am back, and my hair is completely dried with the diffuser. So just as a reminder, this is the side with the pink brush, and then this is the side with the dark blue brush. So these are the curls with the pink brush. There's frizz in there, and that's partially because I didn't help, you know, clump everything together. And then these are my curls with the blue brush. So side by side reference. So as far as definition goes, I feel like they're not too far off. This side probably has slightly more definition because the brush clumped it together. As far as volume, I think the volume is actually equal. I don't think either brush gave me more volume than the other. So the pros with this brush is that I did lose less hair, and I feel like the bristles were softer on my curls. However, I feel like there's more cons to this brush than pros. So the cons for this brush is that it took me a lot longer to comb out my hair because the brush kept slipping out of my hand. And I feel like because it didn't clump my curls together, that enabled more frizz to get into my curls. But for this brush, I think it was easier to hold because of the handle for the grip. It did take me less time to detangle, however, I did lose more hair. I do think that this brush's bristles are a little bit firmer, so it was able to clump my curls. And another feature that was helpful is that I can roll my curls around the base or the handle of this brush. So yeah, I don't think it's a matter of necessarily one brush being more significantly better for your hair than the other. I do think a big factor is what type of hair you have. So I feel like if you have 3B hair, this one may be more helpful for you. And then if you have 3C or anything in the 4s, then this is a better bet to comb out your hair. So honestly, I think both brushes are really good. It just depends on what type of hair you have. So the one that has no handle, I would do on softer curls like 3B, 3A. I'm going to use this for my son's hair. His curls are a lot softer than mine, and I think he doesn't like when this pulls on his hair. Well, my hair is a little bit tougher than his and a lot longer. So obviously he's a baby, but yeah, so I think this brush is more helpful for me with my 3B, 3C hair, and I'm not tender-headed, so I just kind of like to go quickly and detangle. I probably pull on my head more than I should, but I like being able to use force and get all the tangles and knots out as fast as possible. So I don't think that either brush is bad or I like one more than the other. I really think it just boils down to what type of hair you have. So if you have 3A, 3B, I recommend this one. If you have 4 hair, anywhere in the 4s, and a 3C, I recommend this brush. But yeah, I love the company. They're a really good brand. Based on your hair type, you know, just heed to that advice. These are softer bristles. If you're more tender-headed, then I think this may be better for you as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. So based on the results I had, which brush do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. Go ahead and like and subscribe because now we're best friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.